Morning, everybody. Coffee made at home, fresh ground from the Spice Merchant. I saw this morning they're talking about Trump 2028, and I started laughing. I'm like, that's hilarious. That's totally something Trump would do. And everyone's like, oh, they would have to change the Constitution, blah, blah, blah. No, they just would have to repeal the amendment by passing another amendment. Now, I don't care how enthusiastic people get about this midterm election. They're not going to have enough people to pass an amendment. It's just not possible. But what they can do, if you read the 22nd Amendment, I think it's the 22nd Amendment, if you read it by the letter, you can only be elected to 2 terms. And if you serve more than 2 years in a term, that counts as a term. So how can they do it? Well, here's how I would do it. Down to the signing of things. Here's how I would do it. I would, about a month or 2 before that 2-year deadline, if I was Trump, I'd resign. JD goes in, becomes president, automatically pardons Trump for anything and everything possible, and bring out the auto pen on TV. Boop. There's JD Vance's signature with the auto pen, because y'all like the auto pen. So you do that. Then JD serves 2 months shy of, because he gets to nominate his vice president, Don Jr., right? So just 2 months shy of 2 years for JD, he resigns. Don Jr. becomes president for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, however much they want, right? 2028, Trump, Vance. 2028. 2032, Vance, Jr. Why not, right? 2036, again. And you're Trump, Vance all the way to 2040, which I probably won't be here for that. See the end of it. But if you can't eradicate the communist influence in our judiciary, our institutions, our dang public education system, y'all teachers a bunch of communists. You're teaching communism. You're teaching this woke commie. A kid born in 2025 will be how old in 2040? 15? Just getting ready to graduate high school. You start fixing this stuff now. The kids that are going to vote in 2040, very few of them will have grown up in the communist Brezhnev style education camps that we have now. Very few. And Trump's already taken the first steps to breaking that by getting rid of the Department of Education. So, anyway, if you like what I just said, if you love it, if you hate it, if you hate me, if you love me, comment in the doobly-doo below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. That's how I would do it. And every time one of them resigns, they pardon the next one pardons. Just pardon, and use the auto pen to do it. Oh, that's a big deal. Because you're sitting there and you push the button yourself. It's auto pen. Anyway, I'm sorry, man. Whatever your take is, I don't want to come out hardline for Trump, because I believe Trump is just part of the big show. I don't think he's there to actually fix things. I think he's just part of it. Maybe you can call it controlled opposition. I don't care. I think it's all BS anyway. But one party decided they want to abuse the rules, and you can abuse the rules. You can follow them to the letter and abuse them. You can follow them to the letter and abuse the system in their name. The letter of the law is the letter of the law, and the spirit of the law is the spirit of the law. But, you know, I don't know. You can follow it right down to the letter. Was it the dock workers went on strike? They didn't strike. They weren't allowed to. They were told they weren't allowed to strike because they were part of national infrastructure security stuff, national security infrastructure stuff like that. So what they do? They broke out the safety book and they followed it to the letter of the safety book. Every last little box was checked and ticked and made sure everything was just 100% perfectly safe all the time. And what did they crawl? They jump down like 20-30% output of normal. Instead of, oh, we're relying on our institutional knowledge of the safety rules and just going through it, we're visually checking it, but we're no, get the checklists, get the pens. We're gonna need more pens because we're going through ink. See how that goes. Y'all wanted to, oh, he's got so many felonies. Yeah, okay. Says the felonious DA that tried to push that BS, and that's the thing. It wasn't even. You can, okay, the letter. Well, we'll change the rules. That's what they did. They changed the rules. Now it's a felony. Mid game. I'm sorry. We grew up in the 70s and 80s, and the kid that wanted to change the rules mid game was always the kid that got shunned in the neighborhood. Yeah, you know what? Take your ball and go home. We just stole one of those red rubber balls from school. Somebody at the last recess kicked it over the fence across the street, and then we went and picked it up in the old people's front yard and took it home. You can also not follow the rules. Oh. Anyway, I didn't realize I had my foot on the brake this whole time. I'm going to enjoy my apple pie. I hope you enjoyed the video. I got to edit this down and frame it properly because I'm filming vertical. Friends don't let friends film vertical. Don't do that. It's bad. That's bad. All right, guys. It's been a long time since I made a YouTube video. Give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down. Leave a comment, please. Tell me what you think of what I'm thinking Trump is going to do. Maybe that's not what he does at all, but I think that's the way I would do it. Guys, have a good one. I'll catch you on the next one.